Hey, welcome in everybody. It's Thursday, time for Thursday night Bass Fisherman Tackle Show. How are you, Patty? Somebody give me a sound check. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know my sound's okay. Before we start running. What's up, Kevin? How are you, bud? Thank you, Austin. Thanks, Skeptical Otter. That's a good name, Skeptical Otter. Doing good, Kevin, man. Hope you are too, buddy. What's up, Zach? I'll jump in to give you there. We'll start throwing some baits around here. Let me get my time fixed. And we'll be ready to go. All right, 15 second, 7-second resets. There we go. Number one. You got yours, Zimbo, too? Awesome, dude. Glad it arrived. Post office seems to be doing a little bit better. Do live sticks here, 3-inch. Nice red glitter color. Who wants to be my icebreaker? Nobody on the sticks. Man, that's awesome. You got your box there, dude. Post office, they're getting a little better. Trash pandas at Ollie's. Man, I wish my Ollie's had stuff like that. Mine's got a bunch of junk. And by junk, I mean junk. Mine, Goldberg's ready for the light already. We ain't run auction yet. And he's ready for the light. All right, let's go with Natural Borealis Shad on the Megabass. Hayes ST's 3.4. We're going to turn it on, don't worry. One of these days, the battery's going to run out during my stream. Thanks, Bassin30. Hey, appreciate that first purchase, man. 50 Guggen swim baits for 100. Whoa. Maybe I do need to go check my Ollie's. I ain't been in there in a while. They used to have a bunch of rooster tails. That's about it. Alright, let's go deep diving crank here. Lucky Craft. Mine's got Guggen stuff, but it ain't. It's like mostly plastics. I did find some Jabberjaws at the one in Opelika last year. Bought a bunch of those. Ghost Minnow on this one. Lucky Craft. Beautiful bait. Yeah, I think Ollie's bought out Guggen at some point. Or it seems like it anyway. Who's got the crank here? RP Tackle. Appreciate that first purchase. Unfortunately, for all my first-time buyers, I'm still out of stickers. They're going to get here one day. Ordered them 2 days before Christmas. One day they're going to show up. Jamaican Boa from Megabass here. The glow. Look at that. The glowing buzzer. Look at that. I got the clacking bead. Got the holes to make the bubbles. Got it all. If y'all got any requests, drop them in the chat. Once you buy 6 items in my stream, after that, you're on free priority shipping. If you bought from us on my last show, which was, let me think, Monday night, it went to the post office today. Thank you, Justin. Jackhammer. You know what? I think I've got that limited color blackback one somewhere. Let me see. If I got him out running. I don't remember if I brought him in here or not. I found him. Only one I got. Look at there. That limited color blackback shad. That is a sick looking bait. And there's your color code. Only one I got, but we're going to run him. Got some other chatters, though. We got plenty of chatterbaits. There we go. The limited blackback shad. Get him, get him, get him. Blaze black. Sweet looking hammer there. A beauty. New on the card, too. It's like too shaggy. Too shaggy gonna take it. Nice grab. That would be number 4. Number 4, number 4, number 4. Alright. Gibby's running. Who's getting first Gibby of the night? All right, A-Town. Send some tackle your way, buddy. Get back to my auction tab here. Number 5. There we go. Mega Bass Vision 110 in GP Saffron. You're welcome, A-Town. First Gibby winner of the night. He's a 110. No more Druckers, Doug, but I think I have found a deal on some. I'm trying to get them. What's up, Jack? Snag proof. You know, I think I had a snag proof frog somewhere around here. I don't know if I can find him or not. Or, you know what? I think I might have sold him in my last show. He was solid white. No Vegas. Got lots of frogs, but I don't have any Vegas other than the few that I keep in my boat. I like to fish the Vegas. They're a good frog. Really a good frog. Here are some Bass Reaper Customs 4-inch drop shots in Tennessee shad. Look at that. Look at the bottom of them. Pearl color. Yeah, check back with me, Doug. I may have some. Give me some snag proof. I'll look for that frog. Of course, I got a box that's full of about 100 random frogs. I'm not sure if I can find him. There was a white snag proof. If I can find him, I'll run him for you. I want some nice Bass Reapers. I love their logo. Look at that. We should sell these on Halloween. Thanks, Proto. Appreciate your first purchase. Number 6. Love the Bass Reapers. The Bass Reaper, yeah, to fit in the bag. He went in there. Hey, here he is. He was on the top. I didn't sell him. You're in luck. Look at there. Snag proof frog. He was on the top. I thought I sold him in my last show. Apparently I didn't. So whoever wanted the snag proof, believe it or not, I got a snag proof bait. There you go. And it's a white frog on top of that. Who wants him? I'll be digging all my frogs out. Come about another couple months, it'll be frogging season. Austin got him. Thanks, Austin. Number 7. Appreciate you. Nice grab on the froggy. What we got in here? Grass piece, mossy shad. Come on, run. There we go. I missed the button the first 3 times. Grass piece, mossy shad, 3/4 ounce. Hybrid chatter spinner. Who wants it? Justin does. Nice grab, Justin. You get number 8. If y'all are asking for stuff, I think my chat's locked up, so maybe it'll clear up in a minute. It ain't moved in like over a minute. Another chatter. OSP metal blade, 3/8 ounce. Gold blade. It's running. Somebody throw something in the chat. Throw me a thumbs up or something. My chat's locked up. See if y'all can unfreeze it. Oh, there we go. Boy, it just took off. What's up, Corey? Y'all unlocked it, whatever you did. How are you, Jeff? Yeah, not sure what was up with the chat. Something was. Hey, Jamie. Number 9. Hope you're doing good, Corey. Corey, I got something got your name on it. 01 jigs. I might have some 01 jigs. Cold in Georgia? Yeah, I'm in central Alabama. It's cold here too. How are you, Miguel? There we go. Is this a flex or not? Yep, this is the flex in green pumpkin. And we got to give you running. You got around 40? Awesome, dude. You're not going to run out anytime soon. Coden, congrats on the give you win. Let's see who's going to pick up the grass piece. I love the cold weather, man. It's awesome. Thank you, D. Garcia. Number 10 for you. Appreciate you. I think it's supposed to be, temperature tonight is supposed to be like 24 here tonight. That's cold for central Alabama. So I will be hunting tomorrow afternoon. That's the plan anyway. Take one of my kiddos out. A lot of deer seem to be stirring right now. OSP Osprey Spiritual Performer. This is the Deeper Diver Blitz Max DR in shad pattern. Gotta love the OSP cranks. 33 in Oregon. I'd have thought it'd been colder in Oregon than it was in central Alabama. The temperature just changes here all the time. It'll be 24 tonight. It'll be 70 in 2 days. Thanks, Derek. Nice grab, buddy. One more color, my favorite one, blueback herring. Hey, y'all down there in Florida, LA, Lower Alabama, Florida, they're showing a little of the white stuff Saturday night. Not much. I know y'all got some snow down there on the beaches last year. Look at there, it's like this one. Look at that chartreuse line. Whoa. Glows. Who wants him? Blueback heron. We hadn't had a decent snow here in central Alabama in quite some time. It'll be in the 70s again here next week. Probably in a few days. Tifton, Georgia. Yep, the whole south part down there. Mobile, Dothan, through Florida, Georgia. All that's supposed to get a little bit of snow. That'll be fun. I wish I ain't crazy about the snow, but I'd like to get some every once in a while. It'd be nice. All right. Let's do mag draft. His name is Perch. 5-inch mag draft. There's his name tag. Well, it would help if I turned it that way. There you go. Perch is his name. 5-inch Megabass mag draft. Any requests, y'all drop them in the chat. If you're just joining us, hop in the givey. Thanks, Dave. Dave gets 13. Nice pickup on the mag draft. How about some dice? Standard 110 juniors. Yeah, I probably got one or two. I grabbed a handful of Megabass 110s. I don't know what all I brought, but I'll look. I'm sure I got something. There you go. Fred's Candy on the dice. Non-salt on these. Let's see what junior I can find for you. On a regular junior. There's one. Got a couple. I see a couple down here. We'll run a few. No Matt Shads. I may have some on the way though. I bought some Megabass. Sight unseen. Don't know what colors. Guy just told me they're good. And he's a guy I bought from before, so hopefully they'll be here by next week. Alright, what was that? Number 14. Thanks, RP Tackle. There we go. There's your regular 110. We sold the big one in this earlier. This is the GP Saffron SPC. And the belly glows. Who needs them? A junior. Who needs Junior? The little feller. Jay Hiller, thank you for that first purchase. Appreciate you. So you get number 15. Nice grab. Ooh, what else we got? Rainbow. Found rainbow. Alright, give it going. Then we will run Mr. Rainbow. This is also a regular junior. Twisty 44. Congrats on the Gibby win. Alright, there's the rainbow. Finally got it going. Bought the same one 2 days ago. Awesome, man. GLX Rainbow. You know what? These didn't sell the first auction, so I'm throwing these in with it. Some Do Live sticks. Get them both. Who's going to take it? Sauce does. Thanks for that first purchase. Number 16. As soon as my first time buyers stickers get here, I'll be throwing them out again to first time buyers. Here's the smaller version, OSP Blitz EX. This one is in Jade Shad. There we go. I know, man. I've been out of stickers. This is like my probably 5th show I've been out. And they're still in production is what the website says. So I'm done ordering from them. Tried a different group. Shouldn't have. Should have stuck with who I was using. Thought I could do a little better. No Griffins. I don't have any Griffins right now, other than the few that I hang on to fish with. This is called Jade Shad, but it's like green gizzardish. Thanks, Ryan. 1-7. I've got, well, let me see. I've got one more regular 110 Junior, and I will run it for you. It's a nice one, too. I think it's the Hasu Red Eye. Let me look at the, yep, it is. There we go. There is the Hasu Red Eye SPC. Bluegill color glide bait. Probably in my shop. There's some 6th Sense. There might be a bluegill in there. But that's the only bluegills that I've got in glides, I think. I'll grab my glide bait box and look through it real quick. I'm pretty sure, thanks Ryan, pretty sure the traces in my shop, if there are any in there. All right, that was 18. Let's see. Look at my glides, see if there's a bluegill. Nope, no bluegills. The only ones I've got are going to be in my shop. Okay, I'm back. No tiny clashes, unfortunately. There's a nice KVD though. I forget the color on this. Let's see if I can read it. They covered it up with a sticker. Nice looking 1.5 deep diver. 9 feet and beyond. I don't have any silence. I've got a couple +1s here. Juniors. Alright, that was the last bag in that box. Moving on to another box of Ziplocs. I like this one. It's got that little green up under it. I've caught fish on this one. Any more Megabass 100s? 100s. 110s. Yeah, I got a couple more. Thanks, Dave. Nice grab on the Toby D. Junior +1. Yes. Junior +1. I've got it in the saffron, matter of fact. There we go. Yes, they're running. I've got some +2s on the way also. They'll be here maybe next week. Got a bunch of limited colors on the way. Got some awesome Megabass stuff. What's up, Bacon? I do not have any hot mustards. I have them in a few other colors in here with me, but no hot mustards. Thanks, Kenny. Nice grab, buddy. It's number 20. Kenny gets 20. Put that one back for you. You know what? If you missed that one, here's one more. Had two of them in here. Top water? Yeah, what kind of top water are you looking for? Like walkers or poppers or prop baits? Let me know when I grab some. If you missed that one, here's one more. Run them back to back. Give you another shot. You're in luck. I brought two of these. Give it goes to Quinn. Hey, what's up? Quinn from Raw Tackle Shop. Gotta be sure and follow them. Walkers and prop baits. I got you. Thanks, Kenny. Kenny, I think you got both of those, buddy. You must like those plus ones. That's awesome. Here's your one more plus one. You're welcome, Quinn. Hope you and Ryan are doing good. They are members of the Fishing Coalition. Raw Tackle Shop. Be sure and give them a follow. Here's one more SBC Strike Shiner Fine Art. There you go. Last plus one junior that I'm running tonight because that's all I brought in here. Then we'll do some walkers and prop baits. There's your name tag again. All right. Still going. Who's going to grab this nice one? Sauce does. Congrats, Sauce. We will get this one. Whoa, hang on. Don't do that. I'm trying to run a giveaway and I hit the start auction button. Almost ran. 22. All right. Nice grab, Sauce. All right, we're going with top water walkers and prop baits next. Let me see what I can come up with. Walkers and prop baits. Walkers and prop baits. Here's a walker. 5-inch glides. Look in my shop. There's some traces in there. That's probably going to be the only ones I have, the ones that are in my shop. There we go. There's your walker. The deal is the color. Big Spro Fat Pop Walker. I'll try to give you a couple options on the walkers and a couple on the prop baits as well. I'm digging through a box. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny gets 23. Nice grab. All right, let's go prop bait now. About a Daiwa JDM Gilnado. There we go. Watch that spot on his back. Look at that. Is that not crazy? It glows. Gilnado from Daiwa. Got it quick, man. That's awesome. We try to get everything to the post office within 48 hours, unless it's over a weekend, and then it's up to the post office. But I will say the post office seems to be speeding up deliveries a little. I think they're over the holiday hangover, getting caught up. Matter of fact, no, I don't think I've had one buyer in the last 4 shows, that has said they hadn't got their stuff or it's lost somewhere. And I was getting that like every other day before the holidays, during the holidays. All right, one more Gilnado, and I've got one more walker. I got a big hidden super. I think it's a super. Ooh, it's a super spook. And it's an awesome color too. You keep getting it, Corey. I know, buddy. I send you boxes all the time, and they usually got green pumpkin stuff in them. There's your color, double propper. Also got some Bass Manias here with some props on them somewhere if I can find them. I like these little guys. These are fish catchers. I got a few of these in my boat. Springtime, man, these things, the bass will kill these. Daiwa makes a good bait. I like Daiwa stuff. I think it's underestimated. all the mega bass and OSPs. I think Daiwa gets pushed aside sometimes when they probably shouldn't. All right, here you go, Okie Shad. Whoever won the Walker, don't get any better than this. This is the Super Spook, the 3-hook Okie. Ryan, if you will, take a look at your payment. I think your card may be locked up, but no big deal. I got your bait for you. Happens a lot on whatnot. I got your bait. There we go. Well, I'm surely that. Ooh, that does glow. Look at that. What do you know? There he is, Okie Shad, Super Spook. That's a Lake Fork special right there. Lake Fork special. Who got him? Mercy, you did. Nice pickup. Number 26. If any more die was I thought maybe I did. Oh, here's one more. I found the gill color. There we go. Last one of these I've got. He was in the bottom of the box. I bet that chartreuse lights up too. Watch this. Boop. Check that out. Got the glow dot. Terry, it is addictive, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you know what? You can. I will never buy another bait from a local retailer you walk into because you can get stuff on here for a whole lot less, and you can find hard to find stuff on here. All you gotta do is ask around. Ryan, your payment did pop up, but I don't see it right now. Thanks, Brian. Nice grab there on that one, that Daiwa. That was number 27. I don't see it anymore, Ryan. I think it must have cleared up. If it pops back up, I'll let you know, but I think it's good, buddy. Happens a lot. Terry, there you go. You got your givey, man. Man, if you go in Bass Pro, you better leave your wallet at home. I'm just telling you, their prices are crazy. Terry with the givey. I think you might have won the shad prop. I've got your bait. If your payment clears up, and I think it did, I think you're good. So I got your bait. Let me see if I can find one of these JDM prop baits while I'm running them, while we're doing a few top waters. Here's one. Here's the Spark. Rear prop, and front prop. Hand carved JDM. This one's in Rainbow Crackle. They are in sealed boxes. If you like prop baits, you'll love these. I would take it out and show you these, but I'd have to break the seal, and some people are collecting these, so I'll show you the color. There's the color on a different bait. This is the Walker, but you're getting the 2-prop one. These are legit. You'll be surprised at the quality of these baits. Yep, you bet, Ryan. The payments hang up on here all the time. I got tired of it doing it to me when I buy stuff on here, so I just tied it to my PayPal account. That way I'm done with the bank card. The banks flag it as fraud a lot of times because it's an auction. So once you buy a couple things, they're like, oh no, we better stop their payment. Arky, soft plastic, keratin. I don't think I have any Arky stuff, Dennis. I wish I did, man. But I don't think I have anything Arky. All right, here's one more prop bait. This is a rear prop. This is the Booby 50. There's your rear prop. That's a cute little guy too. Color is rainbow. Handmade wood plug from Bassmania. Bagley DB3s. You know, I had some Bagley stuff out in here the other day. I look. There might be one. I don't know. I'll have to look. I had a couple trays of Bagleys out. Thanks, Justin. Nice grab. 29. Yeah, prop baits, man. The bite gets tough. They're awesome. All right, let me put these up, and I'm going to look, see if I see a Bagley. Those, let's see, Bagley. do not see any DB3s. I had some more Bagley's out looking at them the other day, but I don't see any DB3s in there. I think I sold all my DB3s. Here's another grass piece. This one's in Sake Bomber color. There we go. 3/4 ounce bass puzzle grass piece. Nice looking bait. Hey, free bait alert. We ain't turned the light on all night. Free bait alert. You win this, you get free bait. You win this, you get a free bait. We have fun with the free bait alerts. What's up, Kevin? Kevin, my man. Guess what? You're getting a Mega Bass 110 Vision to go with your grass piece. How about that? All right, thanks, Ryan. Appreciate you, bud. Nice grab. When's your next show, bud? When you running again? That light comes on, crazy things happen. Crazy things happen. Next week. All right, I got you. If you had it scheduled, I was going to let everybody know whenever it's when it's running, so they could jump out there and bookmark it. Quinn, if you know when y'all's next show is, drop it in the chat. Any sellers in here, feel free to advertise your show at any time. LV500 Max. Spring Crawl is the color. D said, turn it on again. Oh, we turn it on. It just happens randomly. It just pops on. You never know. Sometimes it pops on like back to back, to back to back. Iraq Poe 31. Thank you for that first purchase. Appreciate you. Here's some old school. JB Hibbs 123. Congrats on the givey. We're gonna go old school right here. All right, Ryan. Old school bass. We were talking about Bass Pro, so let's sell one of their $30 frogs for really cheap on here. Wow, how about that? The Poppin' Kermie. That's old school right there. Fish Catchers Colors Python. We'll send some tackle your way, JB. There you go. First time buyer, Sean. Appreciate you. Used to work at Bass Pro? Sweet. The closest Bass Pro to where I am, there's one in Leeds, Alabama, and there's one in Prattville, Alabama. And I'm about an hour and 10 minutes to both of them. OSP. Coming next. Lights on. See, it just happens to jump on all the time. You win this bait, you get free bait. Blitz Max DR. Sorry that dinging. One of my kids are texting me. They'll have to wait. I think they said they got their mom anyway. There we go. D Garcia, nice grab. You're gonna get some OSP dice to go with your OSP Blitz Max 33. I like going in Bass Pro and looking around. They have some cool stuff. And they have some hard to find stuff, but man, they're proud of it. They are proud of it. All right, I'm about to hook somebody up right here. Look at that. Bluegill Louder 50. You never know what's going to happen when the light goes off. Look at that guy. OSP Louder 50. Is that not an awesome top water bait? I don't think this one has any glow clothes. Nope, it does too. That belly glows on it. I love these little guys. I had some 60s and 70s, but they're gone. Thank you, Jimmy. You get number 34. Do Live sticks. These are the ones with no glitter, I think. Yep, no glitter. Lights on. Free bait alert. You win these, you get free bait. Buzz baits. Yep, I'll hook you up, Sean. Hang out with me for a second, and let's get through this free bait alert, and I'll hook you up with some. Got another one of the Mega Bass Jamaican boas. Do Live stick. Do Live stick. They're trying to snipe you, Quinn. I see them. D. Garcia. Free bait alert. And you know what happens sometimes, right? It's a double free bait alert. So guess what? Do Live sticks in the small and Do Live crawls in the 5. Look at those. All 3 bags. That was a double bait alert, and I didn't even tell you. Congrats. D. Garcia, you get number 35. Yep, appreciate you. I love the crawls, man. These are awesome. I've got some of the 3-inch crawls, I think. We'll run some of those in a bit. Somebody wanted a buzz bait. Here's another Jamaican boa. The only buzz bait you need. Crackleback finish, clack and bead, big blade, holes for bubbles, and it glows. It's got it all. And it's in a cool package as well. I'll just add that in there. Thanks, Quinn. Quinn gets 36. Number 36. All right. Oh, Gibby. Let's see who's getting confetti. Miss Wilson is. All right, here we go. Running. All right, where were we? What was I looking for? Oh, I got it. I got it. Karashi Glitch Shad. Come on, whatnot. Start. There we go. It's running. Not only is this an awesome bait, guess what? Free bait alert. I'm the only crazy dude on here that does free bait alerts on Karashis. Selling a Karashi, we're going to give away free bait. I don't have any griffins. My griffins have disappeared on me. I got a handful in my boat, but I'm hanging on to those. First time buyer on a free bait alert. Wow. You must trust me a lot. How about a grass piece to go with your Karashi? Nice grab. Appreciate that first purchase too. That's awesome. Number 37. Going to Logan. Appreciate you, Logan. I missed the bucket with that one a minute ago. How did I do that? Oh, well, I did. Zooming out razor. This one is snow or bone. I think this one is snow. Yep, it is snow. Bright white. I've got some bone ones somewhere. If anybody wants this in the bone color, put bone in the chat. And I'll see if I can find you one. I've also got one in, I don't know, this is like a purple looking one over here. Thanks, Quinn. 38. Coming your way. I'm running solo tonight, so it takes me a minute to get these bagged. My wife normally helps, but I've given her the week off because she helps all the time. Whatnot is a 2-person game it takes. Right, Quinn? You get on here and run for 3 hours and you got 3 hours of shipping. You're welcome, Mrs. Wilson. All right, here we go. Igudama Black Brown 3.5 gram. Not a heavyweight, but getting close. 3.5 gram. Lights on. You win this, you get free bait. I'm even going to show you the free bait this time. Some dice that match to go with it. How about that? We'll even show you the free bait. 3.5 gram on the level economic jig. Who got it? Twisty. Another first time buyer. Welcome in. Number 39. We're cruising right along. That light seems to be going off a bunch all of a sudden. What we got here? Let's go. We sold one of these. Let's sell another one in the blueback heron. Ooh, there it goes. Couldn't get it to run. Blueback heron. Chartreuse line glows. Whoa. This has become my new favorite color in this Blitz Max. Who's gonna snag it? Don't have any nories. I don't have any nories here. Zero zilch. I wish I had some though. They're pretty cool baits. Who's gonna snag this fine looking crank? Caleb does. Thanks, Caleb. 40. I'll see if I got those 0-1s. I think I do, but I'm not gonna make any promises. But let me grab my jig box. I got a few JDM jigs left around. It'd be in this box somewhere if I have a 0-1. Got some 0-5s. Let me see if there's any. Oh, 0-1. Found one. There he is, 7 gram. Looks like a black and blue maybe. See if I have any more. I'll keep digging while this one's running. I think that's gonna be the last one. The last one. OSP Wackies. Yes, I do. I'll run you a pack next. Those Wackies they got are awesome too. I think I got them in a couple different colors. I'll see what I can dig out for you. Who's gonna grab this 7 gram? Rec Po, and we got to give you running. That's number 41. Jamil, congrats on the givey. We'll send some tackle your way. Get this jig bagged up for a rec Po. OSP Wackies. Let's see. What's up, Doc? Yeah, I got you a wiggle wart, Doc. There you go. Right there. Ain't that a wart? That looks like a wiggle wart to me. It's a storm. It's got to be a wiggle wart, right? How are you doing, Doc? You had a good show tonight, man. I popped in there for a bit. All right, somebody wanted worm color. I got 3. I got 1, 2, 3. Found 3 colors. 1, 2, 3. Black. Got a pumpkin and neon, and then we got like the earthworm color. That's probably the one you're asking about. But tell you what, let's we'll run these one at a time. We'll do this one first. OSP Wackies. If you have not seen these, they've got the split tails. Check that out. See if I can get them to look at that. Split tail halfway up. Those are like a natural earthworm color. Pretty awesome looking baits. Yeah, Bob, man, I wish I could have stayed in there longer, but I was dealing with all the plumbing mess at my house, and we finally about gotten it resolved, I think. But I had plumbers here, so I couldn't hang in there long. Thanks, Johnny. Johnny gets 42. That's a great buy on those Wackies. Great buy. There's the black. And I'll run a pack of the neon ones as well. There you go. These would be killer on a drop shot. All right, Big Fish Bob's on 11:30. Is that Central Time? Bob, some of these folks in there might want to check your show out, so make sure we get the time right. Eastern, gotcha. 11:30 Eastern. Go check out Big Fish Bob tonight. Got some great baits. Any other sellers in my show, except for Dr. Jess, can advertise your show. Still here, Doc? Just checking to be sure you're still here. He ain't. He done left, or he'd have given me a smart comment. Doc's my buddy. I like to pick on him. He likes to pick on me, so it all works out great. There we go. There's the two tones. Look at that. See what happens with these. Oh, look at that. I knew they glowed. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Don't have any G-Crack, unfortunately. I do have some stuff that looks like they're bellows, though. Some Jimmies. Jimmies. I got one pack of those. Proto, nice grab. 44. No bottom up. I do have some raids. Let's see what kind of raids we have. Here are some Magnum two-ways. These are the big ones. I actually grabbed a few of the little two-ways also. Somebody asked for those the other night on my show. I didn't have them, but I brought a few packs. If you want the small ones, let me know. No S-cranks. I'm out of S-cranks. I had some custom ones, but they're gone. And no blowleys. But you never know when I might have them, so appreciate you asking. I always have different inventory, buying tons of stuff. I've got thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of stuff coming in early next week. 45. Rats. I might have a rat. Get these bags for Proto. I'll see if I got a rat laying around here somewhere. We sold a few the other night. Not sure what's left. All right, here's a couple rat options. Here's my rat box. Let's go bass rat first. Come on, start auction. Go. There it goes. Bass rat. These are in the coolest package ever. I love the bass rats. I'll try to give you a few rat options. I think I might have this is like a Savage Gear coming next. Other JDM plastics. I got raids, I got beavers, I've got shots, I've got sticks, I've got craws, I've got Hayes STs. Thanks, Austin. Number 46 going to Austin. Beavers and craws. You got it. Coming up next. M. Zellner. Congrats. Shots. Yeah, we can do some shots too. All right. Let me find buyer givey. If you made a purchase, jump in there. We'll do shots, beavers, and craws next. One more rat though. One more rat. There he is, the Savage Gear. And he's got, so he got an extra tail on there as well. I've never seen a sexy shad rat, but there he is. Yeah, we'll grab some shots, beavers, and craws next. I want to run a couple rats while I had the rat box out. This is actually a wake rat because he's got the flat bill there sticking straight down. Nice waker. Thanks, Justin. Number 47 on the Savage Gear. All right, some plastics next. Let me throw this rat box back on the shelf. All right, shots first, 4.5s. If you have bought, jump in that givey. Crappie baits, I've got some crappie plastics. I think we can do some of those after we do these other requests. Shots here, 4.5s. Two baits. Thank you, Jamie, number 48. Nice grab on the shots. What up, Skeeter? Skeeter 190. Member of the Fishing Coalition. Dude catches fish too. Hope you're doing good, brother. Man, I'm doing great. Doing great. All right, these are the 4-inch. Let me turn them over. You can see them better through that side. These are like bubble gum and brown pumpkin with some red glitter. 4-inch. Let's go, bird. Number 49. 49. All right, pulling the givey. Buyer givey running. Which buyer's gonna get something extra in their box? Quinn is. Congrats, Quinn. That's awesome. All right, another givey running. What we got here? Beaver 3.5s, color 001. Pretty sure that's gonna be green pumpkin. There we go. And lights on. Light is on. You win these, you get free bait. .5 green pumpkin. Thank you, D. Garcia. Nice grab. How about some Bass Mafia swim baits? Check that out, 5-inch. That's what's coming with your do lives. That would be number 50. You might run another grass piece? Yeah, I can do that. We got some more grass pieces laying around somewhere. I'll get this bag for you. Somebody wanted the craws as well. Here's some craws. Here's some craws. There we go. There's the big blue ones, 5-inch. And why not? Free bait alert is on. Yeah, I got a few grass pieces. We'll run a couple. Hang out with me. Free bait alert. Lights on. You win this, you get free bait. Then we'll throw a grass piece up there. I got some more colors in these plastics though, so I'll try to run several different colors. Nice Goldberg. Nice grab. Hope you like that color because you're getting the 5-inch and you're getting the 3-inch in that color. Nice pickup. That would be number 51. All right, grass piece next. Somebody want grass piece. Saw several requests for them. So, mossy shad. 3/4 ounce. There's your pink color. Rackpo 52. Nice grab. Yeah, it's going to be like 24 here in central Alabama. You don't see a lot of days in the 20s. All right, here we go. There he is, 5/8 ounce flex in bluegill. Look at that. It's got the flex head on it right there. And you know what? Let's turn the light on. You win this, you're going to get free bait. The bluegill flex model. There's the flex head if you're not familiar with these. Thanks, D. Garcia. Nice pickup. We're going to put some do-live beavers in there to go with your grass piece. On the free bait alert, number 53. Nice grab. I'm not sure these will go in here. Let me check. Come on. Yeah, they did. 53. All right. Got those ready. Here's some Deluxe Craws. These are like a Mardi Gras type color. Brown, got a lot of green fleck in these. These are the 4-inch. I didn't really realize I had any 4-inch, but I found this pack of one odd pack of 4-inch ones that I had. And the Gibby's running at the same time. Thanks, D. Corey! Congrats, bud. You win the Gibby. And there's another Gibby. Woohoo, he said. All right, Tugger. 2.7 gram. It's running. Not only is it running, it's a free bait alert. OSP 05 Tugger Jig. And the free bait light is on. And I'm getting texts from everywhere. Should have turned my notifications off. Thanks, Goldberg. Nice pickup. Guess what? Got something you can hang on the back of there. Look at those Do Live crawls to go on the back. The little 3-inch crawls. Oh, it'll be perfect on there. Nice grab. Number 55. Let's see here. We did, I think we got everybody. We got shots. We got the beavers. I got some more beavers. Let me see. Yeah, I got a few more. Trying to find a different color. Oh, found a different color. Got a nice color. How about solid white? Yeah, I got more tuggers. And I will grab some crappie plastic. Sure will. Get a few of these things out of my way that I've been setting up here. There we go. Solid white. Lucky Craft. I've got some Lucky Craft LV500s. I've got some pointers and not sure what else. But oh yeah, we'll do some Lucky Craft stuff for sure. Let me get the crappie baits, then we'll do some tuggers and some Lucky Craft next. Solid white. LV500. All right, I'll see what colors I've got left. Getting kind of low on them, but I've got a few. Let's grab Jamie 56 on the 3.5s. Let me see what crappie plastic I can come up with. I know I've got a few. Try to keep a little crappie stuff. Ho, 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 ho. You want to talk about some crappie stuff? How about the 2-inch Sakamatas? Didn't even know I had these. That's a crappie bait. You know those are crappie killers. Like a motor oil shad with a lot of purple glitter in them. 2-inch Sakamatas. I'll see what else I can dig out of here. All right, Justin, nice grab, number 57. Depth, man, they're hard to find. I didn't know I had those. They were in my crappie box. I guess because they were small, I threw them in the crappie box. All right, crappie plastics. Here are some tracer minnows from Homegrown Customs. These are great crappie baits. I fish these quite often. Threadfin shad is the color, and here's some in mother of pearl. We'll do them both. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in each pack. Give you a pearl color, and then a gray with a chartreuse firetail. Get them both. Harris Buck. What's up, Harris? My man. Didn't know you done slipped in here, buddy. Nice grab on those. Appreciate you. Number 58. Put that in the givey. All right, I'll put it in the givey, man. I appreciate you doing that. We'll do it in the next buyer givey. This is a follower givey right now. Tell you what, let's go ahead and draw this one. Then we'll do a buyer givey. Since Harris is going to sponsor it. Appreciate you doing that. Ramsey, congrats. We'll send some tackle your way. And buyer givey for the crappie baits. Running. All right, let me set those aside. There's your buyer's givey. Appreciate you, Harris. You'll be sure and bookmark all of Harris's shows because he always has the best stuff. Somebody asked for tuggers. Doc had a great show. Yeah, Doc, he's all right. He's all right. There we go, Tugger 2.7. Look right here. You want me to read y'all some of that? It says, Dr. Jess, bad fisherman, only catch dinks. That's what it says. Yeah, these are muddy. Proto, number 59. Nice grab. Nice grab. All right, I'm going to hook y'all up right here. You ready? Tugger, tugger, tugger. And the light's on. Free bait alert. Free bait alert. Karashi, yeah, we got some Karashis. Free bait alert on this dude. Look at that color. And I stress color. Look at the color. I'm giving you some clues on the free bait. Giving some clues. D. Garcia, D's taking in all these free bait alerts. All right, hope you like the color because we're going to throw in these 3-inch do-live crawls in the same color. Hang them on the back, go fishing, catch a big one. Yes, they are. They're a finesse jig, but they are a money bait. All right, let's see. Where'd my givey go? Buyer givey. There it was. Yeah, it is very light. Absolutely. All right, guess what, giver? Buyers pulling it. Harris Buck, sponsor these. Who's going to get them? Jimmy is. Thank you, Jimmy. I'm going to write your name on the bag, Harris. Appreciate you doing that, bud. Jimmy got those. All right, thanks, Harris. Appreciate you doing that. Chatterbait. Yeah, I'll hook you up with chatterbait. Let me get this givey. I better write HB on this bag, or me and my wife, when we ship, we will get confused. Thank you, Harris. Appreciate you, bud. Chatterbait. Here's a chatterbait. OSP metal blade bait. Gold on that one. Love. He's got that dual wire weed guard on him. Oh yeah. Where's my marker? There it is. Lost my Sharpie for a second. We're gonna snag it. Thanks, Goldberg. Nice pickup, bud. Number 61. 61 it is. All right. Y'all know what's better than one tugger? Two tuggers. 2.2 and 2.2. And it's a free bait alert. And the free bait will not be a jig or jig trailers this time. I'm going to surprise you. And whoever don't win it's going to be mad. 2.2, 2.2, and a free bait alert. D, man, you all over them tonight, buddy. Mega Bass, 110. Told you, whoever didn't win it was going to be mad. I warned you. What's up, Urban Finesse? Welcome in, bud. Told you, y'all, everybody was going to be mad. Didn't win it. D won it. Nice grab, my friend. Nice grab. Here's that other Hellraiser, too. What color? Ghost Shad. I knew I had another one laying around. Let's run him. Ghost Shad. Look at all that purple. The blade is silver. The tuggers, I've got them like maybe 3 grams, 3.3. I'll see if I got a heavier one in here. I started early. Harris, thanks, Corey. Nice pickup, buddy. What time is it? 9? I'll be running until probably at least 9:45. That's Central Time too. You're on Eastern. You running later? You ran earlier. I'll say I'd raid you, but braid. I do have some braid. I don't have any really light braid. What size you looking for? I'll see if I've got it. And I'll look for a heavier tugger jig. You'll be single. Shipping gonna get you. Mandy gonna get you. All right, 30 pound. I may have some 30 brown, 30 pound braid. I am near Birmingham. I'm in Tuscaloosa County. Let me see if I got 20 or 30. I've got one box of 20 and I have 30 also. So which one would you rather have, 20 or 30? I've got Berkeley X9 in low vis green. Got it in 20 and 30. So the 30, you got it. Got several 30s, but the 20 that was the last 20 that I saw in the box. There we go. 30 pound Berkeley X9, and it is in the low vis green. $24 braid, starting it for $1. Somebody's gonna get a steal on it. Yeah, the 5-hour pop up. Yeah, you ran a marathon that day, brother. There you go, Corey. Nice grab. 64. The 20? Yep, I'll do the 20. Will do. Get this one bagged for Corey. There is the 20. There's your label. It's also low vis green. You got it all shit. Wow. Anytime I do more than like 200 auctions, it takes Jennifer and I a while. Thanks for that first purchase, number 65. I'm glad we got you some braid. Once you buy 6 items in my stream, everything after that is free shipping, and that's priority. So my shipping's capped at $9.21. And there's a giving running up there. 004 is the color on these. 65, I might. Let me look. Tell you what, I'm going to set these up here. We'll run these while I go see if I've got any 65. See those? Yeah, look over my computer, make sure they're in the screen. All right, I'll see if I got 65. Yeah, I found just 65. We'll do it next. These are running now, 3.5s, color 004. Thanks, Cody. Nice pickup. Number 66. I don't know if it'll stand up or not. The box is bent, but the line is new. Something in my tackle room probably fell on the box, if I had to guess. All right, 65 pound braid. There we go. It's also low-vis green. That's some catfish line there. Who wants it? Low-vis. Hey, Jason. Nice pickup, bud. Number 67. I do not have any bait casters. But if you will check out Harris Buck's next show, he'll probably hook you up with some. He's got a few reels laying around. All right, the tugger. Let me see if I can see a hit. Somebody asked about the heavier tuggers. 2.2, 2.2. There's a 2.7. I think they make a 3 something. That's what I'm looking for. 2.2, 2.7. I must. Oh, here's one. Here's a 3.3. We'll do it. I also found another 0.1 also. All right, 3.3. Everyone, look, they even mark them. 3.3 on the side. There we go. 3.3 in the tugger. Thanks, Roto. 68. Coming your way. If you missed the last mag draft, here is another one. 5-inch mag. And perch 2. And there's your belly hook. Got some other swim baits in here too. We'll do a few of those in a minute as well. Thanks, D. 69. Good grab there. About an MR. Which one is this? MR12. I want to say that's green gizzard. It is. Green gizzard shad. Wakasaki or Kasumi. Got some OSP cranks. We'll do those. I don't have any Karashis in those colors, Corey. I think I may have another glitch shad laying around here, though. And maybe a... did I get a see-through or not? Yeah, I got a see-through and a glitch shad. That's all I've got for tonight. Glitch, yeah, I can run one. All right, nobody wants the MR. Oh, I hate when I put stuff up there and nobody buys it. All right, so here's what we're going to do. It will sell now. We can make it sell. Guaranteed. There you go. Get them both. The shipping is per auction that you win. Once you win 6, everything else is free priority shipping on my show. My shipping is capped at $9.21. Ryan, congrats on the givey. Lipless cranks, yep, we will do those. And I'll do some OSP cranks as well. I saw a request for both. You're getting a Karashi and you're getting a Bill Lewis MR12 and Green Gizzard. I'll do some lipless. I think I've got a couple LVs around here somewhere. Any more wackies? I do. We can do some of those as well. Shay Torres, nice pickup, number 70. And I'm writing all over myself with these Sharpies. Yeah, hang out. We'll get to everybody's request. It may take a minute or two, but we will get there. All right, do we want OSP cranks done individually or do we want to do a bundle? Y'all let me know what you want while I'm looking for an LV. Because I know I have here's an LV for a lipless option. Bundle, bundle, bundle. All right. Let's do this LV because I grabbed it, and we'll do the OSP cranks next. LE 500, Gold Pumpkin Seed, maybe? Yes, Gold Pumpkin Seed. There we go. Nice lipless bait. Got it in a couple other colors too, so we'll do a few others. Thanks, Terry. Terry gets 71. Nice grab. Buyer give you running. Here's our colors. Blitz Max, Blueback Herring, Blitz Max, New Mary Shad, and EX in J Shad. All right, somebody said bundle, so we'll bundle, and then I'll run them individually as well. How about that? I think I have one more. Oh, do I? Yes, I do. All right, here goes the bundle. 3 for 1. About $50+ in crankbait, 60 something dollars. Get all 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. More lipless? Yep, I got some more coming. Hang out with me for a minute. Just gonna snag the 3-pack. Then I'll run them singles. Thanks, Cody. You asked for them and you got them, buddy. Nice grab. Number 72. See if all these will go in the bag. I think they will. Yep. That was 72. Lipless, lipless, lipless. Poppers. Yep, I got poppers. You want the Loudits or a different popper? I got other brands of poppers as well. Look at that. All right, yeah, I'll run you some. There we go. Silver cheek chartreuse shad. There's the top view. No Savage gear. The only Savage gear I had was a rat, and we sold it about 10 minutes ago. Trent, check my shop. All my glides are in my shop. There's quite a variety in there. There's some 6th Sense, some Bait Sanity, and some other stuff. Thanks, Quinn. Number 73. Any sellers in here, feel free to advertise your show. All right, buyers. 3, 2, 1. Drawing it. Who's getting something extra? Goldberg is nice. Gold chatterbaits. I'll get my chatterbait box and look. I don't think I have any gold ones, but I'll look. You never know. I never know. I don't even remember what's in all these boxes I've got. All right, followers here. Somebody wanted first giveaway. That's awesome. There he is. Black on chrome. Louder 60. This is one of their special colors. Has a purple sticker. There he is lit up. Option 74. That sticker hides him, so we're gonna. I'll look in my chatterbait box, see if I've got any gold colors. And you can't see the little guy because of the sticker. There he is. You can see him a little better now. Who wants him? Goldberg does. Nice grab. It's number 74. What's up, Ed? How are you, buddy? Just saw you pop in. All right, looking for a gold chatterbait. Here. Gold chatter, gold chatter. All right, this is going to be the closest thing I've got. Closest thing I've got. This is like, I would call this like the golden shiner maybe on the jackhammers. I'll run it. This may not be the gold you're looking for, but about the best I can do on a chatter. These are nice. Don't have any morning dawns. Free JDM bait? I don't know. I'd see whenever I go to ship. I know we just find a JDM bait I got laying around and throw them in the box. Spend $125 or more, you get one. I think I did some Bass Manias the last time I shipped. All right, 75. Shea Torres, nice grab. I wish I had one of these with a gold blade. That would be awesome, but I don't. I am still looking in this box though, because I never know what I'm gonna find. Yep, no gold ones. All right, let me throw these back over here, and we'll pick up where we left off. Put the crappie baits up, put the tugger jigs up. All right, let's see. Lipless crank. Here's another LV. This is Live Stripe Shad. There we go. Live Stripe Shad and the LV 500. Finesse jigs. We just ran some tuggers. I got another tugger. Got one laying here beside me. They're like 2.7 grams, and I may have some other finesse jigs that are not JDM. I'll take a look. I'll see what I can come up with for you. Let's pick up 76. We're making our way to 100. 40 to 76. Let's see. I've got some finesse jigs in this box. All right, here's a few options on some finesse jigs. Here's a Freedom in 5/16 ounce. I've got some 1/8 ounce, and I've got a 16th ounce also. JDM spinner baits. I'll see if I have any Shimano's left. I might have sold them all in my last stream, but I will look for you. Once you buy 6 items, 6 auctions, you're on free priority shipping, regardless of what you buy. I need to add that to my thing there. All right, Freedom, a couple more jigs, and I'll see if I've got any of the Shimano spinnerbaits left. I know we sold a few in the last show. All right, here's the 2-pack. Check these out, these fish hogs. Look at that. These are peanut butter and jelly, 2 1/8 ounce. Last pack of these I have in any color. There we go. 2-pack finesse. There's your weight, 1/8 of an ounce. All tied up custom jig. Look, you came in right up at the time we're running some jigs. They wanted some finesse jigs, so I found a few. PB&J on these 2-pack, 1/8 ounce. And I'm going to run a 16th ounce Omerta tackle custom jig next for one more option on the finesse. Let's grab put those 78. If you bought from us in our show Monday night, we shipped it Tuesday. It went to the post office. Well, we packed it Tuesday afternoon. It went to the post office today. Gibby, Sean, congrats. We'll send some tackle your way, buddy. Fire Gibby time. All right, let's see. Yeah, giveaways have to be labeled separately when you're running this stuff. That's why it takes me a minute to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You're welcome, Sean. Appreciate you, bud. All right, there it is, the Omerta. Look at that. They don't name their colors though. It just says keep the silence. They don't put color names on there. It's the only thing I don't like. They got a pretty cool logo though. 1/16 of an ounce. There's your little finesse purple. No fishing nets. They'd probably be kind of hard to ship anyway. It would be expensive to ship fishing nets. I don't do fishing rods either because they're a pain. Thanks, Torres. You got you a few of those. All right, who have I missed in the chat? Who have I missed? Drop your request back in there. Feel like I've forgotten somebody. Oh, the spinnerbaits. Let me see how many Shimano's left. Yep, here's one in Shimano. I feel like I missed somebody else. Shimano 3/8 ounce is running. Buyers, get in the givey. I found that Karashi in see-through shad. I'll run it also. Everybody needs a Karashi. right, thanks, Goldberg, number 80. If I have missed you in the chat, drop it back in there. We'll just run some random stuff here. Number 80, Karashi bad. Karashi bad. They're bad on the wallets, what they are. See-through. Yep, I knew I had one. There we go. Cool baits here. Detail on these are unreal. Corey snagged it. 81. Appreciate you. Yep, you got it, Corey. All right, almost a heavyweight. 4.5 gram. Smoke Gurapin on the Igudamas. And you know we can't sell an Igudama without some matching dice. There's the smoke dice to go with it. Get them both. Smoke dice and smoke Gurapin, 4.5 grams. 2-for-1 deal there. Look at those smoke dice. That'll look good on there. Get them both. Traces, yep, check my shop. There are some traces left in there. I looked right before the show. I don't remember what all colors, but there are some in there. Click on my shop down there and you'll see them. Most have been purchased, but I think there's at least 3 or 4 different colors. All right, that was 82. Did I write the right number on that? Yes, I did. Just making sure. KVD Pro Model. Look at that crawl pattern. Let's see. Phantom Watermelon Red Crawl. Most of those have orange on them. This one's got red. Interesting. Pro Model dives to 12 feet. Nice Strike King. We ran the 3-pack of the OSP cranks. If anybody wants the singles, just put single in the chat. I can run one of each color. I see that I have enough. I know not everybody wants to buy 3 or wants all 3 colors. So we can do singles. Single? All right, Cody. We'll do, buddy. Just the same 3 colors, but I'll run singles in them. Somebody else might want to grab one too. Shallow. I do not have any shallows left, but I have some on the way, I think. I buy so much stuff that I can't remember. All right, pull the gibby. Buyer's going to get something extra in their box. Ryan, you are, bud. Congrats. Follower give you time. All right, let's do the shallower, not the shallow dive, the shallower diver of the 3 cranks. This is the Blitz EXDR and Jade Shad. We'll run them as singles now. We ran them as a group, we'll run them as singles. $20 crank going for a cheap price tonight. These are in the gray pack. The purple packs are the Blitz Max. I'll run those 2 next. We'll run them as singles as well. The blue back and the shad pattern. All right, Cody, got you another one, bud. Nice grab. Number 84. Get that one bagged for Cody. White Python. You know what? There is a chance that I might. The only 6-cent stuff I've got Malachi is in my shop, and it's going to be some glide baits. There's a chance I might have a white python laying around. Look at that chartreuse thing light up. I love these. Torres 85. Nice pickup. I'll look for a white python here in just a second. Ain't making any promises, but I got a bag of some toughies laying around somewhere. If I can find them, I'll dig in there, see if there's a white python. There you go. JDM OSP Blitz Max DR. Look at that one. A beauty. Thanks, Jacob. Nice pickup. Number 86. More top water. We got more top water. About another louder in the bluegill. Let's see. Is this the glitter one or not? This is the non-glitter bluegill phantom. There you go. Louder 50. If you know, you know. Nice looking baits from OSP. This is the Phantom. I thought I grabbed a regular bluegill. Maybe we already sold it. Can't remember. Karashis. I think I sold all the Karashis. I think Corey bought them all that I brought here for tonight. Appreciate that first purchase, Mountain Goat. Number 87. Nice pickup. Let me look for that white python real quick. It may be in this box I've got. Oh, wait, here. Hey, here's another Karashi. Hang on. Here's a Karashi. Ooh. Look what I found. Juvie gill. Like, where's this stuff come from? Did not know. No white pythons. It's a white butterfly. I thought it might have been a python because I saw it earlier, but it's a butterfly. You want that Karashi? You want that juvie gill? Let's shake him down. Look at that. If y'all want that, say run it. I will run it. He was laying up on the shelf. He wasn't even with the rest of the Karashis. He had gotten out of his box. There he is. 110 plus 2. I have some plus 2s on the way, Cody. I will have them next week. Check with me maybe on my Monday night show. I think they're supposed to be delivered on Monday. If they're on time, I will have some in my Monday night show, hopefully. I've got a lot of baits coming. I mean, like crazy amount of baits. And there's a bunch of plus 2s in there, I think. Jacob 88. Yeah, I think my Monday show should be out there. Bookmark it and get in there. Ask me. If not, if I don't have them for my Monday night show, I'll have them probably for my Thursday night show, I would imagine. Give you time. Hey, I found a nice plus 1 in here, though. I'll run it. There you go, Drew. Nice pickup, bud. Congrats on the givey. Another one is running. Look at that. Anybody want this one? Say run it. This is a plus 1 GP KQ. Got the purple on it. Anybody wants that? It's the only one I got. If anybody wants it, just say run it. I'll run it. Run it. All right. Somebody wants it. Cody wants it. We will run it. Beautiful plus 1. Any purple bait's beautiful. Yep. That belly glows on them as well. All the orange bellies on these glow. I'm surprised I'm selling it too. I've got a drawer, literally a drawer full of nothing but purple baits I bought. I just keep throwing them in the drawer. I'll get them out and fish with them at some point. There's Cody. Number 89. $89. What else we got? You want to run a Takahira Omori throwback? Classic. Watch that one. Look at that. Anybody need a nice square bill? Who knows the color? Who knows the color? Won the classic for the Talk Man. There it is. Tomato crawl. These are about rare as hen's teeth. Picked up a few a while back, been passing them along on here as I can. This is the SR 0 to 3 foot diver. I got some of 0 to 5 somewhere. If I find them, we'll run them. Number 90. We're only 10 away from 100. If my math is correct. What? Hey, here's a... Oh, it's another saffron. Let's run it. I keep finding stuff buried in this box I've got in here. You missed this one earlier. I think I ran like 2 or 3 of them. Here's another one. GP saffron. Full size 110. There's your name tag. We're going to swipe it. Any requests? Y'all drop them in the chat. No matte shad, but I do have a bunch on the way, and I hope there are some matte shads in there. Soft plastic drop shots. Yep, we got plenty of those. Thanks, Jacob. You got it, number 91. Drop shot soft plastics. Let's do these 3.5 sticks. Those are great drop shot baits. And I'll grab some non-JDMs as well. I got a whole box full of drop shot stuff in here. Deep six or extra. The only deep six I have is the White Tiger. It's in my shop, but it ain't cheap. Terminal tackle. What kind of terminal tackle are you looking for? Give me an idea. I've got some in here, but most of it's out in my garage. But if I've got what you're looking for in here, I'll run it. Thanks, Jamie. I got some more drop shot options too. All right, no problem, Cody. All right, let me see what other drop shot stuff. I got a box full. Drop shot. Drop shots. Drop shots. All right, here's some more drop shot options on some plastics. Finesse hooks. I don't think I've got a few EWG hooks in here, and that's about it. Most of my terminal tackle's out in my garage. There's the icicle, drop shot, green pumpkin is the color from Bass Reaper. I like the way they package these. They're in this nice clamshell. There's your color, green pumpkin. Icicles. Some nice custom stuff here from Bass Reaper. 10 count, 5.7 inch, and green pumpkin. Got a few other options also. Got some nice torrents. I think they might be in Morning Dawn color. Jacob 93. Nice grab. Neko hooks. I do not have any Nekos. I don't even have any of those out in my garage. All right. I think this was a buyer's giveaway, wasn't it? Cody, congrats. You'll get something extra in your box, man. Appreciate you. That's awesome. You know what? Back-to-back buyer giveaways. There they are. There's the Morning Dawns. Torrent Striker 4.0s for the drop shot. They're running 4-inch. See them a little better through that side. Got a real thin tail on them. Got some more Bass Reapers and some missiles coming for drop shot. 94, just Cody. All right, here's the Missile Quiver 4.5s. These are in Bammer Crawl. These have a flat tail on the end. You can see the flat tail on those. 4.5s on the Missile Quivers. And then I got one more drop shot option coming after this. Got one more thing of Bass Reapers, the smaller ones. Flip them over, you can see them a little better. There's your color. More lipless. I'll see what other lipless I've got. I'm not sure if I have any more LV500s for tonight, but I've got a whole box full of lipless cranks, so we can go through some. One more drop shot option, then we'll do some lipless cranks. D95. Remember, you buy 6 or more auctions, you're on free priority shipping after that. I'm amazed at how many packages I shipped that people bought like 4 or 5. If they just got one more, it would have went priority. And we all know priority's better. All right, here's the other Bash Reapers 4-inch dead shot green pumpkins. A little bit different profile than the other icicles that we did. Another nice Bash Reaper option. We'll do lipless cranks next. Any other requests, just drop them in the chat. I wish all the plastic companies would make packages like this. Keep them a whole lot neater in the boat. Thanks for 2. Lipless cranks, lipless cranks. All right, let's do a few lipless cranks. Let me see what I can dig out of the box. Mock Slack Jaw coming first. There we go. Let's see what color we got. Green Crawdaddy. These are getting hard to find. I used to get these all the time, and I very seldom find these. They're underrated too. Malik, I appreciate that first purchase. Number 97. We're bumping 100 here. Bumping up against 100. Drawing the buyer givey. Who's getting something extra? Terry is. Congrats, Terry. Oh, here's one of my favorite colors, the shell white. Look at that. The Lucky Craft, the matte finish on it. NC shell white. That's what it looks like under the UV light. You're welcome, Terry. Appreciate you, man. I like this one. $7.99. I'll be shocked if this one sells for $7.99. These matte colors are hard to find. Maybe somebody can get it for like $3 though. Nope, went to 4. I was hoping somebody get it for 3. That is a good one. What's up, Jerry? How'd your show go tonight, buddy? Have a good show. Hope you did. Gut Hooked, he's always got the old school stuff. So if y'all like that, be sure and check him out. Yeah, I love the matte finishes on the Lucky Crafts. Got a few more lipless crank options we'll run through here. Terry 98. Your Habs lost. What are Habs? Does spell check get you? Strike King. Oh, the Canadians. I got you. There we go. Red Eye Shad, ½ ounce. This one's a beauty. What color? Orange Belly Craw. Hockey. Is hockey a real sport? I'm just asking because I'm from the Southeast. Thanks, Corey. Nice grab. I always mess with Doc on that. Doc's in Minnesota. I always ask Dr. Jess, is that really a sport? He sent me one of his, where is it? I've got it somewhere in here. Here it is. Kept asking Doc if it was really a sport, so he sent me a hockey puck with his with this thing on it. I always mess with Doc. We pick around a lot. So yeah, I actually bought this, I think. But yeah, I keep it in here. That's my Dr. Jess souvenir. Here's another toughie. Listen to that one. Aurora Black on this one. I'm uncovering all kind of Lucky Craft stuff I didn't even know I had. There's your color. LV 500. I love how they make the wavies on the side. Yeah, we do need to do that, Jerry. That'd be good. Just keep passing it along. Goldberg gets number 100. Goldberg, number 100, dude. Guess what? I'm going to throw you in there a Tugger jig since it was number 100. Woohoo! Anybody like the big lipless? Look at the size of that. SC90. What color we got? Summer shad. Well, it's not summer, but let's sell this guy. It's the last one of these I got, so let's run it. There we go. The big bait sanity SC90 lipless. Color is summer shad. I like the detail on these. I have not fished these yet. Of course, I don't think I would fish the 90, the 60. I would probably fish the SC60. I don't have any of the 60s, but I'd probably fish the 60 if I was going to fish one of these. Everything Bait Sanity does is awesome. Thanks, D. What else we got here? Oh, hang on, another LV. Keep digging them out, y'all. Wagasaki. There he is. Yep, Wagasaki. Let's run this fella. I think I got more Sharpie marker on my hands than I do on the bags. Tate Powers with the givey. Corey with the win. 102. Marching along, marching along. Givey running, Buyers givey. All right, 102. Got that one packaged. Hey, here's the cool bait. I don't know how this got in my lipless. Look at that. I don't know how that got in my lipless crank, but it did. You want to sell that? Anybody want that tail spinner? Gyro tail spinner at that, 6 cents. Anybody want that? Say run it. I'll run it. It was in the wrong box, but we can run it. If anybody's interested in that. Slow King is. All right, here we go. Just for you, bud. Only one I got. It was in, I don't even know where it came from. It was in my lipless crank box. I know zero about these, except they're in a cool pack. That's a nice looking bait. It's got like pink and purple right there. I would fish it. Matter of fact, I might should have kept it, so I could fish it. Gyro tail spinner. All right, Jack. Drag it on the bottom when the shad are dying. You just saying that, Jerry, so I'll hang it on a log and lose it. I know what you're doing. I can lose a bait faster than anybody you know. Any deep diving crankbait fans in here? You'll bet me a tugger on that. Anybody like big, deep crankbaits? How about that? The big Jinkos, the CD25s. Those are some awesome looking crankbaits. I like they're almost like flat size. I fish those. These things are humongous. All right, let's do buyer's choice, left or right. You can take your pick. Same bait, 2 different colors. Do they tell us the colors? Purple Rain and Root Beer Shad. There we go. You will never catch me throwing a crankbait that goes that deep, I promise you. I'm probably missing out, but I just don't see me tying these on. All right, Cody, which one? Left? All right, you got the Purple Rain. I think there's a song about that back in the day. Some dude named Prince. And I think they even made a movie about it. Giving away my age. Anybody want that one? Say run it while I've got them out. This one would be root beer shad. He died 30 minutes from your horse. Come on, Doc. You don't have a horse. You live in Minnesota. People in Minnesota don't have horses. All right, there he goes. The root beer, whatever he was. Root beer shad. I like the colors. All right, Goldberg Night Snag. 105. Look what I got, Doc. I was just showing off my nice hockey puck. Somebody said something, Jerry, somebody said something about some Canadian team, and they got talking about hockey, and I said, I'm not sure hockey's a real sport, but Dr. Jess sent me this. All right, that was 105. Thank you, Goldberg. Dice, Fritz candy, running. We ain't turned the light on in a while. Turn the light on. You win this, you get free bait. Lights on, lights on. Free bait light. That's good. That gave me a minute to stretch. Now I just need something to drink. Free bait lights on. James, congrats, buddy. Hope you like dice because you won the non-salt. Then you're going to get the max salt to go with them. 2 for 1 on the free bait alert. All right, buyer's givey, running. We're pulling it. I didn't even write the number on that. Corey, my man, got you another one. 106. James, appreciate that purchase, my man. All right, another givey going. How about we run wacky? You want some more of the wackies? I think I may have them. I think they're all the same color. Let me look. We can run another pack though. Where are my wackies? Got those. We'll grab some other wacky worms. All right, here's some wacky worm options. Hendrix. I got another pack of the OSPs also. Here's some Hendrix. They are in red glitz. There's your color. Trick worm, wacky worm, shaky head worm, cheap glide baits. How cheap we talking? How cheap are we talking on glide baits? You like the bait sanities? Temu quality. Ugh. Don't think I have any Temu baits. Hey Mike, appreciate that first purchase, buddy. Tell you what I'll do. Hang out with me for just a minute. I'm gonna hook y'all up. Let's look at that one for a minute. Y'all like that glide bait? All right, we're gonna run these first because I found another pack. All right. These are 6-inch trick worms from Elusive Baits, wacky worms, whatever you want to do with them. Oh, y'all like that bait sanity? I'm gonna hook you up. Hey Doc, you in here? Or are you out looking for your horse? Thanks, Jamie. Nice pick up there. Doc must be out looking for his horse. I was going to ask Doc what to start that glide bait at. All right, Jamie, you got 108. 108, 108. All right. D, what do we start at, D? That's like a $70 glide bait. We can't start out at $1. Or can we? We just did. $1, there it goes. 2 extra tails. Bunker floating. There she goes. Look at the detail on that. The box has got to be worth $5. It's the running color is bunker. You don't want a glide bait, so you're getting a glide bait. Yeah, these are top notch glides. Too shaggy. Stole it. Call the po-po. Call the po-po. What about the ghost? The ghost one of these, I think there's a ghost in my shop. I don't have him in here, so I can't run him. But I think I might have another color in here that I can run. What am I doing? I'm trying to put that in a Ziploc bag. It ain't fitting in a Ziploc bag. Did I write the right number? 109. Yep. Thank you, Too Shaggy. Nice grab. Look what I found. Another color. What we got here? Alpha. There's your 2 extra tails. And you know what? I'm just betting that tail will light up. Bing! Look at there. It does. I knew it. All right, y'all want to run that one too? What's a good starting price, Goldberg? Your call. Tell me what it started at. 20 bucks. All right. He said 20 bucks. I'm going with $1 because I ain't changing it. It's running. Good call though, 20 bucks. That'd be a good start. Look at there. Glowing tail. Look at that orange belly glow on it. That is just fire right there. 2 extra tails. Look at that. Get a yellow one, get a pink one. And somebody's got Let's Go Fishing is getting a givey on top of that. Well, I like my light. Check that out. Whoa. Aha, there you go. Good grab, D. Number 110. You're welcome. Let's Go Fishing. Congrats on the givey. All right, I ain't about to try to put this one in a bag because it's the same size as the other one. Hey, here's some more of those wackies too, the OSPs. We'll do those next. Found some raid. What are these raids? Found some raids, Bada crawls also. Don't even know where they came from, but we're gonna run those. Let's see. What am I doing? Wrong button. Let's try this again. All right, buyers, y'all ready? You better get in the givey quick if you're a buyer. It's gonna be the fastest buyer givey ever. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pulling it. James, congrats. We're gonna add something to your box, dude. That was fun. Never done that before. All right, you want to do it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it. This is fun. Cody, you're going to get something else in your box too, buddy. Don't ask me why I did that. All right, followers give you this time. And you can take your time. Or you might not can. I might pull it. You never know. All right, here are the wacky doodles. These are the natural earthworm color, split tail, drop shot, wacky, whatever you want to do with them worms. You missed the rapid fire. I'd never done that. That was fun. 2 givvies in 10 seconds. Nice. You never know what's going to happen in Bass Fisherman Show. We may run fast givvies and we may do glide baits for $1. Carpepe, first purchase. Nice pickup on the wackadoodles. Here are those raids. What we got here? Bata Crawl 3.5. Looks like a cockroach to me. Oh no, it's got paddle tails. Ooh, look at that. Those things are pink on the belly. I'm glad I flipped them over. I did not know that. 20-foot diver cranks? Oh yeah, we got 20-foot diver cranks. Hang out with me for a minute. I'll grab you a couple. Here's the Bata Crawl 3.5s with the bubblegum belly. I doubt these light up, but I just want to do it. Ooh, they do. The pink does. Spin nuts, no spin nuts. I'll look for the deep divers though. Thanks, brother. Get number 112. Good grab there on the raids. All right, deep cranks, deep cranks. 20-foot plus, I think was the request. We have to read on some of these. Here's a deep bomber. All right, Goldberg, appreciate you, bud. Thanks for stopping in, grabbing a few baits, hanging out as always. There's a deep fat-free shad. I don't know if that's 20 or not, but it's probably pretty close. I got some deeper diver ones also. This color in the fat-free fingerling is a bass killer here in Central Alabama. One of my favorite cranks to fish. Deep bomber. I'll grab some other deep baits out of here as well. I think I got a big deep Yozuri somewhere. We'll go him next. All right, Jack, nice pickup. It's number 113. Let me see how deep this dude goes. It's a 7 plus. Super long cast, deep crank, bullet crank. I'd go 20 on it. I would guess it would. Shallow cranks, yeah, we got shallow cranks too. We had a request for some deep divers, so we'll do these, and then we'll do a few shallow. We'll do some square bills or shallow divers. Let's run this big dude, big JDM Yozuri here. Well, there he goes. Not sure what all that is, but there you go, big Yozuri. Got to be a 20 plus footer. Big bait. 25, that's what I was thinking, around 25 feet. That's a big one. All right, D-snags that one, 114. We'll do one more deep diver, then we'll do some shallow divers after that. There's a Livingston. I don't think it go, oh, 14 to 20. There's a 20-footer, Livingston. Got the vibration and sound technology. Who was it fishes these? Randy Howell. He pushes these. He won a classic on these, or one of the big tournaments, if I remember correctly. Deep diver, let's see. Purple shad is the color. Yeah, there's a purple on the top. The box is scuffed, but the bait's fine. I think this is a Randy Howell special here. I don't have any Whopper Plopper types right now. No Chopos. I'm completely out. All right, Jake, you get number 115. Kelly, congrats on the givey. We will send some tackle your way. All right, one more deep diver, then we will go to shallow divers. How about any Norman fans? How about a gray ghost? Do live shots? Yeah, we can do some more shots. Look at that gray ghost. That's a nice looking Norman. 11 to 17 footer, deeper diver. We'll do shallow divers, and we will do live shots next. Gray ghost on the Norman, DD22. Got the rattles. Nice classic bait here. Trout 2 lure. I don't have any spoons. We are going to run some tubes though. We're going to run some do live shots here in just a second. They're a tube bait. Thanks, Bassin 30. You get number 116. Alright, shallow divers, do live shot tubes coming up next. 116, yes, 116. Make sure I wrote the right number. Shots and shots. I got 2 sizes and 2 colors. Do these 2 packs real quick and then we'll go to the shallow diving cranks. Because I got quite a few shallow diving cranks. 4.5s on the shots. I've also got some 4-inch ones. We'll do those next. I've got some regular tubes as well that are not JDM tubes. We can do some of those after the shallow divers. Thanks for 2. Get number 117. And here are the 4-inch. I call these bubblegum brown pumpkin with red glitter. 4-inch shots. Shallow diving cranks coming next. I don't have any Sakamatas. They are hard to find right now. Anywhere. There's a few sellers I've seen on here selling them though, but I'm out. I had about 20 or 30 bags, but I sold them all in like 2 shows. 118. Could have sworn to see that blue light on. We haven't turned it on in a while. We need to. Alright, shallow divers. We'll start with a square A. This is a smaller guy. We got some bigger shallow divers as well. I love the colors on these bombers. I've got a one with blue somewhere on it. If I find him, we'll run it as well. Thanks, Adam. First time buyer. Congrats. Got a bomber for $1. Yeah, I'm the same way. Those Sakamatas, I know they probably catch fish, but man, I keep throwing mine with Zoom flukes. Another shallow diver. Let's go with a discontinued bait here. 13 Fishing Warthog in Natty Light. One of the beautiful 13 fishing baits that unfortunately you can't buy anymore because Rapala bought them out and quit making the baits. I don't have any 13 fishing jerk baits. I had a pile of them, but they're gone. Got a few of these square bills left, and that's about it. Last year I got about 300 jabberjaws and sold all those. What's up, Coach? Coach Guts in the house. Y'all jump in the givey. Appreciate the raid, buddy. Hope you had a good show. Older loose cranks. Kenny, I'm going to be doing an old school show with all my loose stuff. I've got hundreds of them. So just keep an eye out for my shows. Bookmark them. I'll probably start, probably promoting it about a month before I do it. Yeah, general jerkbaits. We'll do some more. Let me do a few more shallow cranks because we had quite a few people asking for shallow cranks. So let's do a few more. But yeah, I got hundreds of old school cranks that are loose, and I'm going to do several shows. It'll take several shows to run through them. I've got Plano boxes on top of Plano boxes. Coach, appreciate the raid, buddy. Y'all be sure and follow Coach Gut if you were in my stream. He's an awesome guy. Has some of the best baits on Whatnot. Another warthog. This is the smaller 60 size in Mudbug Punch. But yeah, we'll do some jerk baits. I mean, I got a box full of jerk baits. I've got some lunker hunts. Lunker hunts, Lucky Crafts too somewhere. If I can find them, we'll run them. Jackknife pickup 121. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bud. Coach Gut. Here's a square bill that came in a big lot I bought about a month ago. Chartreuse called a max lure. I know zero about it, but there were tons of baits in this lot that I don't know anything about, but I grabbed them. Bright one here. Let's see what else I can dig out of the square bill box, and then we'll go to some jerk baits after that. I think I'm out of 8-pound fluoro, but I will look. I think I've only got the bigger sizes. Gimme, congrats on the givey. We'll send some tackle your way. And there's another givey. All right, 122. Take a jack. Nice grab on that chartreuse bait. That ought to be a fish catcher. Here's another chartreuse. Arashi square bill. Like chartreuse baits. I bet these things glow. Yep, they do. Storm Arashi. I'll look for the floor. I don't think I have any 8, but I will look. There's a chance I might. Then we're going to do some jerk baits. Adam gets 123. Appreciate you, Adam. All right. Let me look at that fluoro, and then we're going to run a bunch of jerk baits. Fluoro, what do we have? Oh, I do have 8. I do have 8. There it is. Found some. 200 yards. I normally start these at 10, but I'm doing them at $1 because I don't want to have to change it. 8-pound fluoro, 200 yards. Brand new box. Can't really see it, but there it is. I wasn't sure I had any 8 left, but I'm glad I did. Adam, 124. All right, jerkbait time. If you're just joining us, hop in the givey. Hey, we're talking about old school. Look here. Top of the jerkbait box. Got an old broke back, Cotton Cordell. We'll run him first. I got some Lucky Crafts. I'm going to dig those out. Got some Provokes. Got some scope sticks. I see several options in here for jerkbaits. Adam with another grab. 125. Remember, if you buy 6 or more items, you are on free priority shipping, no matter how much you buy. So make the best use of your shipping. Ooh, that's a bright scope stick. Look at that. Color is Baton Rouge. Any Louisiana peeps in here? You might need this one. Called Baton Rouge. A Lewis scope stick. I want to say this is a 120 size. It is 120 suspending. It's got some black scales on the top as well. Red stick. Got some gold scale as well. I just noticed that when the light hit it. Thanks, Glenn. And got number 126. I've got some Provokes somewhere. Here's a Seabill also. Run him. Oh, do I have a Provoke? How about Bluegill Spawn? Gotta love the 6 cents colors. There he is. Provoke. Bluegill Spawn. 3 to 6 footer. real nice one here. Who's got it? Malachi does. 127. Appreciate you. I do not have any Sakamotos. I'm out. I wish I did. I wish I did. There we go. I knew I had a Seabill in there. There he is. Another red bait. A-cast. This is a sinking model jerk. I'll grab some Lucky Crafts next because I know there's some somewhere. They're in the bottom of this box. I just got to find them. When I find them, we're going to run them. Found one. Shad Wraps. I might have some loose Shad Wraps around here. Fat Gilly Coat, first time buyer. Appreciate you stopping by. That's number 128. Appreciate the purchase. Yeah, there may be some Shad Wraps. I'll look. I think I saw some in a Ziploc if I can find them. There's a Lucky Craft. American Shad or Chartreuse? Chartreuse Shad. There we go. And this is a Pointer 100. Deadshot. Congrats on the givey. The American Shad looks just like this. Dakota, thanks for the first purchase. 129. Nice pickup on Lucky Craft. All right, let's see. Smithwick. There's an old school. Hey, Smithwicks, they catch fish. I do. I've got that bag of Shad Wraps. Believe it or not. I'll dig them out here for you in just a second. Here's a Rogue. Clear Rogue. If you're a painter, that'd be a good one. You can paint it whatever color you wanted. All right, Jamie, 130. Got those Shad Wraps coming up next, if I can untangle them, because they're all in a Ziploc bag. All right, you're going to be patient because that's what I'm dealing with. But I'll run them. I'll shake a few of them out for you. There's one. It's in a nice crawl pattern. Let's run him. I'll try to untangle some of these others. Getting close. All right, look at there. There's two now. Run them both together. Got two. Got a clown and a crawl. If I get this perch untangled, we're going to do three. It's hard to do with one hand. There we go. There's the perch. Now I got three. Watch, they're all going to get tangled in my hand now. Got those. Evans did. There you go, buddy. 131. Hard to beat a Shad Wrap. That was one of the first crankbaits I ever caught a bass on, I think. Those and the Bandits. I sound like Clark Griswold's kid on Tank was like. I feel like it. That's what I'm dealing with. But be patient. Be patient. I'll get them. All right, there's a clown. Actually, I'm the clown trying to untangle all these while I'm running a stream, but we'll get there. Might not get them all. Some of them are getting worse. Trying to get one more color. Be still. There we go. All right, another 3-pack. Clark Griswold's son is done. There you go, 3 colors. Clown Shad and the classic gray and black. Didn't see myself selling shad wraps tonight, but hey, somebody asked for them and I knew where they were, so why not? All these have really nice hooks on them as well. They're not like rusty or anything. They all look like good hooks. Gilly code 132. Get those bags for you. Ooh, that one tried to jump out of the bag. All right. Got some more coming. I think these are going to be, if I can get that one hook out, I'm never going to get those out. Not without hooking myself. All right, we'll do these last two. I'll untangle the next one, those other ones later. Here's two more. I need one more to turn loose. There we go, 3-pack. Got a gold one. Got them to turn loose. All right, request go in the chat. 3/8 grass piece. I'll see what I've got right. Don't give me 3/8. I got some 5/8 maybe, and I got some 3/4. But I think I'm out of the 3/8. I've got some 3/8 on the way. Evan, you got your bunch of shad wraps, buddy. Congrats. Bass on the grass. Got to give you. All right, giveaway coming. All right, buyers, y'all ready? You got your finger ready? Counting to 5. Made a purchase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 4 3/4, 5. Buyer give you drawing. Who's getting something extra in their box? Mountain Goat is. Congrats, Mountain Goat. That's awesome. That's so awesome. We're doing it again. Count to 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 1/4, 4.5, 4 3/4, 5. Who else getting something in their box? Jamie. There you go. Nice. Nice. That's fun. All right, followers giving is running. I won't pull this one quite as fast. Now I got these Rapalas that I can't untangle. I better put them in that box or they're going to end up getting me if I'm not careful. Oh, here's some creature baits. If anybody wants a heavier grass piece, I got a couple 3/4 laying here, I think. We can do those. I don't have any 3/8. I wish I did. I got some on the way. I should have them for my next week's show if they arrive when they are supposed to. Here we go. Motivated Bait Company, where faith and fishing meet. These are white creature baits. These would be killers when they are on the bed. Yep, Arkansas baits. You're right. Chatter baits. Let me see how many chatters left. No chatters left for tonight. I had some in the box. I think I ran the 2 or 3 that I had out. Thanks, Jamie. 134. Here are some Fish or Die Ajax 3-inch. These are like the Mega Bass Sleepers. Still showing auction 114. Mine says 134 at the bottom. Y'all can't hear me? Y'all good? All right. Not sure what happened. Crystal clear. Good. All right, here are your Fish or Die Ajax 3-inch. These are like the Mega Bass Sleepers. These are pretty cool little dudes. Got eyeballs and stuff. Yep, go out and come back in, Corey. I'm going to run a green pumpkin when you go out. Just messing with you. That'd be the only way somebody would get it. Thanks, Malachi. You get 135. Appreciate you. Pre-rigged. These are not pre-rigged. Not pre-rigged. What else have I got in here? Here's another color. Here's like a watermelon red. Same bait, different color. Let's run them. I think we can pop these out. Some of these clamshells open. I think the Fisher dye ones do. Yep, there we go. That's what you're looking at. There's his eyes. These are like watermelon red color. Yeah, these are awesome. I get some really good feedback. I don't sell a lot of these, but I get some good feedback out of them. Yep, smallies. Just about everybody that sends me a message that buys these, they're like, smallies, kill them. The alarm went off on Corey when he said grass piece. Thanks, Denver. Appreciate you. It's number 136. I think I see one more color in these. If I do, I'm going to run them. Yep, here's some swim baits also. We haven't run these little swim baits. These are, I'm going to go with blackish, purplish blue, something like that. They're dark, and I don't see any glitter in these. 3-inch Ajax. Fisher dye. They make some great stuff. I had some of their drop shot baits, but I think I've sold them all. I got some elusive bait swimmers coming next. If you like the paddle tail swim baits, we'll run some of those. 37. Nice pickup. Only Ajax. 4-inch Intimidators. 3-count color is Payday. There's your paddle tail. Elusive Baits. Another custom company. 3 per pack. 4-inch. I've got some 5-inch ones too somewhere. If I find them, I'll run them. Spinning reels. Yep, check my shop, Evan. There are some Quantums in my shop. There's 2 different size Quantums. They're new. They don't have a box with them, but they're new. I think they're about half price. Mountain Goat 138. Nice grab on the swimmers. Gibby running just about anyway. Look what I found. Found this guy. Forgot I had him. Eric 920, congrats on the Gibby. We will send some tackle your way. There's another one running. Anybody interested in this Guggen? It is a contender in bluegill. If anybody's interested in that, say run it. I'll run it. Let me see what else I can find in my miscellaneous box here. Here are some more paddle tails. All right, I see the runnets. We'll do it. These are torrent threshers. They're like in a green, olive green color. Paddle tails. These are 4.2 inches. Do these, and then I will run that the contender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pack on these. Just watching the hand model. Dude, look at my hands. Like it smudges off the bags when I write on the bags. So I'm covered up with black ink after every show. Thanks, Dimbry. 139. I was only going to run to like 100, but figured, why not? We'll keep going for a while. All right. Free bait alert. We can do another free bait alert. You bet. I like doing free bait alerts. They're fun. All right. This is on the contender there, the bluegill. This is the full-size contender. He running. These are really nice paint jobs. There's your bluegill, and this is the full-size one. I've got a box of these somewhere with a bunch of other colors. I need to find them. That Kilico 140. Nice pickup. While we're doing swimmers, yeah, those Guggen, they are massive. About some Texas Gizzard Bass Mafias. These are the Bass Mafia Mag Drafts is what these are. They are identical to the Mag Draft 5s. I've held them up side by side and they're identical. Texas Gizzard is the color. Two pack of swimmers. Bass Mafia. We got them. Cesar got them. Thank you for your first purchase. It's number 141. The Guggen Glide Bait. I've got a bunch of Guggen somewhere. I'm just not sure where they're at. I thought I had a few in here. There's one spot over here. Let me take a look. They could be behind these boxes. Well, they are. I found them. I found them. Did you want the bluegill? Let me see if I got another bluegill. Nope. I've got gizzard, shad, bone, baby bass, and crappie. Jigs? Yeah, we got some jigs. We can do a few more jigs. Matter of fact, here's an OSP jig that was sitting beside me. I'm going to run it. This is a 01 11 gram. I got some other jigs as well, but you just said jigs. I saw it. I meant to run this earlier when we did the others. Yeah, I've got the contenders in crappie, baby bass, bone, and gizzard shad. I found them. They were hiding. Thanks, Goldberg. 142. He said, I'm back. Jig head for the gobies? I'm sure I do. Trying to think about what size. Let me see what I can come up with. Let's see. Something about that size would be good. All right, here's some jig heads. Something like these flatlands will probably work really well. 1/8 of an ounce. Run those. Those would go good with those gobies, those Ajax that we sold. There we go. Looks like about 3 per pack. 1/8 ounce. Hey, somebody's about to get a gibby too. Sean, congrats, buddy. I got these in a few different sizes and weights too, so we'll do a few of each. These are 2/0 1/8 ounce. I got some 3/0 coming next. Jamie 143. Here's some 3/0 1/8 ounce. And I'm going to keep digging. Lucky Craft CB1s. I don't have any CB1s. I got some 20s, the deep divers. And I don't think I have any Daiwas. The only Daiwas I've got are some trout minnows. There's Buck. Didn't even know you were in here, brother. 144. Going to Harris Buck. All right, and here are those 1/0, so probably too small for those Ajax. Here's some 3/0. Here's another pack of 3s. So if you bought the Ajax, I should have sold these with it. That would have been smart. All the colors of the glide bait, do buyer's choice. The contenders, that's the ones you want, big things. We can do that. Yep. We'll do that next. I don't have any tungsten right now. 145. All right. Yeah, we'll throw the contenders up next. Yeah, don't have any I'm out of tungsten stuff. I got a few tungsten like drop shot weights, and that's all I've got left in the tungsten. Let me throw these back. I don't have any 3/4s, I don't think. But I will look. Let me do these Googans real quick. I think somebody wanted to see these colors. Here's what we got in the Googans. Crappie, baby bass. This is going to be a disaster in fall. The famous bone. And we got the gizzard shad. All right, so this is buyer's choice. Y'all know the colors. Just tell me what color you want. Buyer's choice. Crappie, bone, gizzard, and baby bass. I don't think I can get them all on the screen. Buyer's choice on the full-size contenders. Your choice of color. Crappie, bass, bone, and gizzard shad. There's the gizzard if you didn't see it very well. Your choice of color. Big things. What color would you like, buddy? The bone. All right, you got it. All right, the bone would be 146. All right, 3 left. We'll do it one more time while I've got them out. Buyer's choice, crappie, baby bass, gizzard shad. I might can get all those in the screen. It's close. Be your choice. All right, James, which one would you like, brother? The crappie. All right, there's the crappie coming your way. It's number 147. All right, anybody want the gizzard shad or the baby bass before I throw them back behind the boxes they came from? That's 147. Got these 2 left. Anybody want a gizzard or a baby bass? I'll run it. Let me know which one. All right, we will hang on to these and hopefully I can find them next time. All right, what number? 147. All right, we're going to get to 150. I know that. Looker Hunt Swimmers. This one is rigged. Got one rigged, one extra body. These are bait shifter shads, 4-inch. Big Will's in the house. We can start now. He's here. Gotta be sure and follow Big Will 42. All right, 148 on those. What's going on here? About to wind it down, brother. Been going since about 7:30 and it's 10:30, so we're gonna be pumping the brakes here in a minute. Anybody not get one of these? We're gonna run one more. Vern's in the house. What up, Rougarou? There we go. If you missed it, here's your last shot. GP Saffron, full size 110. Who needs them a 110? You want to do the free bait alert? Lights on. You win this, you get free bait. I saw somebody said free bait alert, so here we go. Here we go. All right, gonna start showing that free bait a little bit. Here he comes. He's making his way in. Oh, it's a 110 plus 1. Junior. Get them both. 2 for 1. Who's got it? Number 149. That's a nice combo there. D, man, he's all over these free bait alerts. Nice grab, my friend. Number 149. All right. One more, and we're at 150. Then I'm hitting the brakes because this old man's got to get up early in the morning. All right, let's do, let's see. We ain't done many of these mega bass. What we got here? Let's do these two. This will be our final auction. Dude, we're going to do a mega bass lot. Y'all up for a mega bass lot? All right. You're going to get the Pro Blue 3.4 inch hazes. You're going to get the live Wagasakis. And while it's running, found one more GP Saffron going with it and a Mega Bass Jamaican Boa. There we go. Last auction of the night. Get it, get it, get it. 2 packs of hazes, the big Jamaican Boa, and a full-size 110. All for one. Who's got them? Killer bundle. Killer, killer, killer bundle. Wait, there's another Mega Bass. Found a mag draft. He going too. All right, Patty Lee, you too. There's your there. If you like Mega Bass, there's your bundle. We'll end on that. All right, there. Appreciate you, man. We'll be back on this weekend. James, dude, that is an awesome grab right there. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Number 150. All right, y'all. That was fun. Hope y'all had fun. I had fun. I got tons of stuff coming in next week. Still got probably 10,000 baits in my shop right now. So we'll be back on sometime this weekend. I plan to run in the morning, but I'm not. I got the plumbers coming to finish up some major plumbing problems we've had, so I'll be tied up with them. But we'll be back on this weekend at some point. We'll get this stuff ready to go, ready to ship ASAP. I'll probably be working on it some tomorrow, I would imagine. Big Fish Bob's on. Y'all go see Big Fish Bob. I forgot he was running tonight. Here we go.